Hey, everybody. It's your number one cutie here. Yes, it's me. I know it's kind of late, but you know how I roll. You should be up to that, hip to that by now. Hey, it's another Thursday's Poetry Slam. Hope you're ready for it. It's about to get real, you guys. Ay, ay, ay. Didn't I tell you can't get on here without going through some things? It's so true. Man, I had to dig somebody out the grave today for these poems. Y'all don't understand. It's a poetry slam today, and we slamming a magnificent poet. So yeah, get ready for the slam. It's about to get real. I got some real ones for you today, you guys. Yeah, I do. It's your number one cutie here, and welcome to We're All Cuties Here podcast. Of course, it's Thursday, and we're throwing trees today. Yes, we are. Okay, guys, let me just tell you, I've been going through the motions. I done told y'all you can't do this without going through it. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to be about it, baby. When I say God be putting me through the motions, he be doing it. I went through so many aches and pains in my body today. I picked up my Moses stick. I've been walking on my grandma cane today. My spine been hurting me. It's been real. And I'm saying, what's it all for, God? Why? Why all the pain? You know why? It's because today, no pain, you guys. So sometimes when you're being great, it comes at a cost. Do you hear me? It comes at a cost because I'm throwing a great tree today. You guys know what today is. It's Thursday's Throw a Tree Poetry Slam. So get ready. It's about to get real. Yeah, we throwing a real tree. You know, I'm throwing a tree that got me in the game. As far back as I can remember, y'all hear the water dripping? I don't know if I want to tell y'all about that water drip you hear in the background, but it's God. My daughter has a toy that doesn't work. It works when it wants to, like it's doing right now. So I was hoping it'll happen on my show one day, but it just happened. My goodness, it will happen today. I guess he just anointed this show, you guys. So, hey, this show has been blessed. So here we go. We're going to do a poetry slam, you guys. But you know what's so real about this slam? I'm throwing the poet that inspired me the most. The one that got me in the game. The one that made me want to write poetry from a 4-year-old child. Yeah, I was 4 years old when I first started writing poetry. It's true. And I started with one person. And I'll get to that later. But let's start here. It was Maya Angelou. Yeah, she's like my Harriet Tubman. She came and rescued me out the wilderness. Hey, I was a little kid. And it was Maya's poems that helped me through. So as a tribute and a homage to her today, I'm throwing Maya's poems. Yeah, we ain't throwing our trees today. Nah, we throwing Maya Angelou, baby. If y'all ready, y'all better strap in your seatbelt. Get it tight and ready because it's about to get real. Whew! I gotta get myself ready for this one, y'all. Because you know, the last time I did a Maya Angelou poem, I'm going to say her name properly. You know, a lot of people say Angelou. but it's Maya Angelou. The last time I recited one of her poems on a live, I messed up tremendously, you guys. I stumbled on the words. I was so nervous. I just felt like a disgrace to her name. I'm gonna be honest with you, I did. Because I felt like I could have done better. As a poet, I could have done better. So tonight I am going back into time and I am retracing my own steps and I am going to recite Maya Angelou. And guess what we're going to start with tonight? We're going to start with a quote. I'm not just going to do her poems. I'm also going to do her quotes because she had magnificent quotes. She didn't just do poetry. There's so many things that she said and left on the land for us to grow from and manifest from. So let's start this whole poetry slam off with the Maya Angelou quote. And let's go with, if you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. Yeah, that's where we're going with that. That's number one quote from Maya Angelou. You guys, I hope you can feel my heart tonight because this is my favorite poet and I don't want to mess up her poetry. So please bear with me tonight, and I'm a little nervous. I was nervous, like I said, the first time I ever quoted her, but she's a legend. How can you not be nervous when you're quoting a legend? So I'm going to try to humble myself tonight. I'm going to try to pull myself together and get this out. Whew. And guess what we're starting at, y'all? We're going to start with the poem that got me back, that started me to liking poetry. Like I said, I was about in 4th grade. I was at a talent show. I can really go back to time in my mind and remember. Man, I was at a talent show. I was in 4th grade, you guys. And I was sitting in the audience watching the show. And somebody came on stage and recited poetry. And I was intrigued. It had opened my mind to rhythm, words, music, so many things. But that's enough intro. We're going to start it off with Maya Angelou, When the Caged Bird Sings. Now, this is the exact poem I messed up on, you guys, on my first live. So pray for me, y'all, that I get it out without any discrepancies. Let's do it like Maya, y'all. Let's bring Maya back. Let's resurrect. Here we go. Caged Bird by Maya Angelou. A free bird leaps on the back of the wind and floats downstream to the current ends and dips his wing in orange sun rays and dares to claim the sky. But a bird that stalks down his narrow cage can seldom see through his bars of rage. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied. So he opens his throat to sing. The caged bird sings with the fearful thrill of things unknown, but long for still. And its tune is heard on a distant hill. For the caged bird sings of freedom. The free bird thinks of another breeze, and the trace winds soft through the sighing trees, and the fat worms waiting on a dawn bright lawn. And he names the sky his own. But a caged bird stands on the grave of dreams. His shadow shouts, and a nightmare screams. His wings are clipped, and his feet are tied. So he opens his throat to sing. The caged bird sings with the fearful thrill of things unknown, but longed for still. And his tune is heard on a distant hill. For the caged bird sings of freedom. And that's that piece, y'all. Caged Bird by Maya Angelou. I love that poem. Hey, y'all, I didn't stumble. I took it at my own pace. That's how you have to do these poems. You know, you have to make them your own. So I hope you understood that and you felt that. But we're going to keep it moving because we got a lot more where that came from. And I'm going to give you a quote, our second quote by Maya. And that's, if you're always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you could be. So forget out the y'all know I get tongue tied on the podcast. Always, it never fails. I'll be doing all that poetry and my tongue get a little tied up. I'll be like, all right, let's move it on. Now I done shook the ice. I done shook the water. It's all free and clear. Y'all ready? Y'all here with me? I love y'all. Anybody out there listening? Anybody out there listening? Give me thumbs up if you listen to me. If you're not, don't worry about it. You can stay on the sidelines and pretend like you ain't hearing me. I know you there. I see you. I see you. All you phenomenal women. Because that's what's coming up next. Yes. We finna do this for Maya. It's the Thursday's Throw a Tree Poetry Slam. And guess who we throwing? Maya Angelou. Let's get it, you guys. Woo, woo. All right, here we go. Y'all ready for it? You already know what it is. I just told y'all, I gave y'all a sneak peek of it. Y'all ain't ready? Phenomenal woman. I gotta do it. Like, how can you tribute Maya without reciting this poem? It's impossible. Y'all ready? All right, now. Pray for me, y'all. Pray for me. Pray for me. Here we go. Woo! Let's get it. Pretty woman, wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. It's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my steps, the curl of my lips. Oh, I'm a woman. Phenomenally. Phenomenal woman. That's me. I walk into a room just as cool as you please. And to a man, the fellows stand for and or fall to their knees. Then they swarm around me, a hive of honeybees. I say, it's the fire in my eyes, the flash of my teeth, the swing of my hips. Okay, I messed that up, y'all. The swing in my waist. Let me get it right. Look, I done changed my poem, y'all. The swing in my waist and the joy in my feet. Oh, I'm a woman. Phenomenal woman. That's me. Men themselves, have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say, it's the arch of my back, the sun of my smile, the ride of my breast, the grace of my style. I'm a woman. Phenomenal woman. That's me. Now, you understand just when my head is bowed. I don't shout or jump about. I have to talk real loud. When you see me passing, it ought to make you proud. But I say, it's the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palm of my hand, the need of my care. 'Cause I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. Yep, that's me. Y'all better pay homage to Maya Angelou, because she just stepped through me. Who gonna recite Maya like that? Y'all better, man, look now, don't get me to feeling myself up in here. It just got real in the field. Yeah, baby. All right, let's go to our next Maya Angelou quote. Because we quoting her too. We ain't just doing her poems. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to move through each segment with the Maya Angelou quote. So let's do it. If you are always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. Did I tell y'all that already? If not, now you know. That's a Maya Angelou quote. All right, you guys. The next poem I'm going to recite is actually the actual poem. The actual poem that made me want to be a poet when I was little old me. And I swore up and down my whole life I thought it was Maya Angelou. And after much research, come to find out it wasn't. No, it wasn't Maya who wrote this poem. A lot of people attribute this poem to her or another person called Colleen Collins or something like that. But I swear to y'all, I did some research. I did a Google search, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Look, I got let me pull it up. Man, this poem was not written by Maya. So anybody out there who think it has been written by her, it has not. And this is the poem that made me want to do poetry. Are you serious? Everything I didn't know. I've been having it wrong the whole time, y'all. I can't believe it. All this time I had it wrong. It was never Maya. It was a man named Eugene Perkins. What? It was even a man. That made it even worse. Like, it was a whole man. It wasn't even a woman. But let me tell you something about this guy, you guys. Look, I looked him up on, I had to Google the guy to make sure this was true. So I Googled him. And this is what I came up with. This man was raised in Ida B. Wells in Chicago. He wrote this poem. His poem went viral, like before viral was even heard of. Like it went across all the public schools. And that's how it got to me, y'all. I was in Chicago public school. I was a horseman when I heard this at a talent show. And I heard this poem. And it made me want to be a poet. Oh my goodness, y'all don't understand. I swear to y'all, like this poem right here, I wanted to be a poet and I didn't even know that this poem was not written by my favorite poet. But I'm gonna recite it for you guys today. Yeah, I'm gonna recite it. It's a poetry slam. So we get to throw trees and we're throwing Eunice. I want to say his name right, y'all. So let me get him up here. We reciting, "Hey, black child." It wasn't Maya. It wasn't that Colleen person they say wrote this poem. It was really a guy named Eunice. Don't let me butcher his name. Y'all see it on the screen. Look, that's his name, Eugene Perkins. And is it a coincidence that my great granddaddy name was Eugene? My dad's middle name was Eugene. All this stuff lining up together. This is really weird to me, but I'm going to let it go. God is up to something, y'all. He got plans that I don't got nothing to do with. So let's go. Y'all want to hear it? It's called "Hey, Black Child." Yusini, I'm going to try to say his name. Yusini Eugene Perkins. I'm just trying. I'm just throwing it out there. Wow, yes, y'all. If I butchered his name, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But this is the poem that made me want to be a poet, you guys. Here we go. I was about in 4th grade. Here we go. Here it goes. It's called "Hey, Black Child." Hey, black child. Do you know who you are? Who you really are? Do you know you can be what you want to be? If you try to be what you can be? Hey, black child. Do you know where you're going? Where you're really going? Do you know you can learn what you want to learn? If you try to learn what you can learn. Hey, black child. Do you know you're strong? I mean, really strong. Do you know you can do what you want to do? If you try to do what you can do. Hey, black child. Be what you can be. Learn what you must learn. Do what you can do. And tomorrow, your nation will be what you want it to be. And that's Eugene Perkins. That's not even Maya Angelou, y'all. I don't even know if y'all know that. That's real. That's who really wrote that poem. It was not Maya. Eunice wrote that poem. We giving credit where credit is due today. Yikes. That poem right there really touched me, man. I love that poem. That's what got me into poetry. If y'all don't know, I wouldn't be a poet if it wasn't for that poem. So, God bless Eunice. Because y'all wouldn't even be seeing me sitting here reciting poetry if it weren't for that poem right there that I just recited. That's the poem that made me want to be a poet to this day. I kid you not. That poem right there that I just recited. I ain't never recited it. None of these poems have I recited. Actually, the only one I've recited or tried to recite was Cage Bird That Sings by Maya Angelou. And if y'all missed that, you gotta come back and do the replay. Catch the replay. Catch the replay. Yikes. So it's getting real in the field, y'all. I'm gonna go a little slower because I'm feeling it now. It's really getting to me now. I'm feeling like I'm going deep into my roots, like my ancestry. You know, I feel it because this is where I came from. This is what made me. This is what created me. It just got real on me, y'all. Whew. So let's keep it moving. I said I'm gonna intersect these poems with my Angelou quotes. So it's time for another quote. Let's throw another quote out there, man. I need a Maya Angelou. So here we go. Maya Angelou quote. Come through, Maya. If you must look back, which is what I'm doing, do so forgivingly. If you must look forward, do so prayerfully. However, the wisest thing you can do is be present. Like right now, in the moment with you all, I'm present. And it said, in the present, be grateful. Gratitude. You know, I appreciate you guys. Whoever listens out there, let me throw that out there because I don't think I say that enough. You know, have some fans. Now, I probably talk about the non-fans a lot, but I'm going to talk about the ones who are true fans. I got some true fans out there who've been with me for years, been sticking with me through this whole thing, thick and thin. And it gets hard. You know, it gets hard when you don't have nobody on your side, nobody believing in you. And then you got those few people, those few, select few that really are there for you. I appreciate y'all. I just want you to know that. I know it's late night. It's a poetry slam. It's a late poetry slam. Hey. I came in late today, man. I had to go through it. I told y'all I gotta feel it. I can't just get on here and talk about it. I gotta be about it too. I felt this one. I felt it a mile away. My whole body felt it. I felt it in my spinal. I felt like Tyson. It's spinal! Spinal! Oh, my spine hurt. What am I finna birth today? It got real, y'all. It got really real on me. And I had to embrace these poems because this is a legend that I'm speaking on today. We throwing Maya Angelou. Do you hear me? Maya. She's a legend in the field. Yikes. Last time I did this, I jacked her poem up some serious. Y'all just don't get it. I messed her poem up so bad. I felt so bad afterward. I was like, I'll never go live again. But here I am again reciting Maya. So let's do it, y'all. Let's recite the last poem I got for y'all. And this is the last Maya Angelou poem. So here we go. Without any further ado, I got for y'all, Still I Rise. We throwing it. It's a poetry slam. So let's get it. Woo! I think I'm ready. Let's do it. You may be, I wasn't ready. See, I moved too fast. Let me slow down. Still I Rise, y'all. Maya Angelou. Here we go. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons, like the suns, with certainty of tides. Just like hopes springing high, still I rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops weakened by my soulful cries. Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard? 'Cause I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise? That I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs. Out of the huts of history, shame I rise. Up from the past that's rooted in pain, I rise. Up from the past that's rooted, hey, it was meant to say twice, in pain, I rise. That was a lot of pain, y'all. I'm a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling. I bear all tides, leaving behind nights of terror and fear. I rise into a daybreak that wondrously clear. I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. Guess what, y'all? I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise. I rise. I rise. And I saw one episode that said, there I go. She up, y'all. We're lifting up Maya Angelou. That's it. That's that piece, y'all, in case you didn't know. Woo! That was a good one, y'all. I don't care. I felt that one in my soul. If y'all didn't feel it, I did. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I just embodied that woman's spirit. Y'all didn't feel it? Oh, man. Sorry for you if you missed it. Because I felt it if you didn't. Wow. I missed a couple of words there. But do you understand it didn't even matter? Because I learned a long time ago. Let me tell you a lesson that I learned from Maya. That we are all unique. We're all different. And we can't judge each other. No judgment here. You know, I have a Kutiez company, nonprofit organization for bullying and abuse victims. And all it's really for is for you guys not to feel bullied, not to feel taken advantage of. So this next one is really hard for me because it's one of the last poems I'm going to bring y'all. But it's my poem, y'all. And it was inspired by Maya Angelou. This is what got me back in the poetry game. I was actually reciting this poem that I just recited to you all. And I was so upset with myself because I didn't recite it properly or perfectly. Let's just put it that way. I didn't do it perfect. So I felt like I was going to get scrutinized and talked about and taken advantage of. And honestly, I felt that night in a dream like Maya Angelou came to me and told me, and she said, "Well, if you was writing your own poems, you wouldn't have to worry about messing up on the words." You see, I just messed up on the words. She just said, "You only do that when it's not your own." And that's what she told me. She said, if you write your own poem, you won't mess up the words because, see, I get so focused on not messing up. Did I mess up? Yes, I do. I stumble on words, I get tongue tied, and I get mad at myself. I'm terrible at beating myself up, you guys, but I'm going to be honest tonight. Like it's a testimony day. I testimony. Ay, ay, ay. It's like I give testimonies on every show I do. This is starting to get redundant here. All right, now I'm just being real, y'all, because Maya literally came to me in a dream and told me the only reason I was stumbling and messing up on all my poems is because I wasn't writing my own poems. I was trying to recite other people's stuff. And so I was trying to do it perfectly. But she said if it was your own stuff, they wouldn't know if you messed up or not. And I thought about it and I said, you're right, because I wrote it. So if I messed up or stumbled, how would you know? Because I wrote the poem. So, you guys, after reciting, see how my tongue gets? It's like when I'm nervous, my tongue just does what it wants to do. And I'm going to give you a quote because I said in between each poem, we're doing Maya Angelou quotes. So, here's a quote. There's no agony like bearing an untold story inside of you. It's my Angelou quote, you guys. I hope you caught it. This is really deep. I feel like I'm getting intimate with you guys, like for real on this. I never felt this deep on a poetry slam before. I feel it today. I feel like whoever's listening this far, this long, you family now. You done got into the nitty gritty. Because if you made it past all that Maya, all that Eunice, then you made it to me. Because you know I can't end the poetry slam without throwing my own tree. Who would I be to come and do a show without throwing my own tree? So I gotta throw my tree, you guys. So if you want to hear it, hey, here it goes, you guys. It's number one cutie coming up on the mic. It's called Living Words. I call this one Living Words. You want to hear it? Here it goes. Woo! Get ready, y'all. It's a whammy. Justice. It was strong, powerful, and mighty. It ruled all over the land, bringing down those it felt deserved its hand. It seemed to wash away dirt and filth on demand, but it only brought destruction to the land. Peace. It was making kind. Loved everyone. It will please them all like a rosy fragrance in the air, bringing everything it touched pleasure instead of despair. Vulnerable. Mm-hmm. It hurts. It cries. The tears flow like rivers from mountain highs, yearning to close, but open from all sides, leaving an emptiness that no man can hide. Betrayal. What a sneaky one there. You never see it coming, but its attack is never fair. It shows up like an instrument, entering into the womb, stealing life like it was never even there. Ashamed. His head is bowed, slow, with the bruised heart, feeling as if it's about to explode. It's like a tadpole swimming, never knowing that one day it can grow into a toad. Forgiveness. So very rare. Sweet. It cleanses the heart and it allows love to flow again. You know, it makes even an enemy believe that there is a God without sin, but failure. What a liar. Robbing man of truth, leaving the impression of can't, ain't, and won't. Hunting this prey like vultures, circling the air, just waiting for the funk. Love. Oh, it's always misunderstood. Hey, no one ever recognizes this protective hood. It covers man from head to toe. It's the air that we breathe, but we cannot see. It's nurturing nature, even provides a healthy environment for infants to grow. But proud. It's the smile that comes from within. It informs us that nothing was in vain. It reminds us to relax and enjoy what remains. God, an invisible force that connects everything to everyone. The creator, the provider, the helper. Hey, he's a tool that many have never even learned to use. Never sleeping, at least not until his job is done. For we are all just perfect souls. We're living in a perfect world. And we're striving for perfect goals. And we're reaching for those stars. Jeez, that's that piece, y'all. But y'all believe that's what Maya pulled out of me? Like, man, after after I fell at a Maya Angelou poem on a live. That's the poem that came out of me. Like I said, I had a dream and Maya came to me in my dream and she was like, look, if you wasn't reciting my stuff, you wouldn't be messing up. Recite your own poetry. So that's the poem that I wrote after that dream, you guys. That's amazing. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Yes, Maya Angelou, you guys. That's amazing. Woo, woo, woo. It's been a great slam. Had to take it slow, y'all, because I ain't want to check it up. You know, I got to be careful nowadays. I got to walk like I'm on thin ice. People so judgmental out here now. And look, there's my tongue. I'm a poet, didn't you know it? Nowadays, people are jealous. And they be all in their feelings and, oh, yeah. Y'all don't know what I've been going through, but I'm just going to let y'all know that I love my supporters. Everyone out there listening, I appreciate you all. I appreciate the time and effort y'all put into listening to my poetry, man, because you don't have to do it. And I probably don't say it enough, but you guys are great. My listeners are great because I know the ones to share. I pay attention to who don't share and who do share. I do pay attention. I know who the real supporters are. Y'all been here since day one. I would shout y'all out, but people might get jealous, so I ain't gonna shout out no names. But I love y'all. Just know I love you. And y'all the best, man. That was my poem, Living Words. That poem I keep close and near and dear to my heart. I hope y'all know, like, I don't recite that poem very often. But the fact that y'all was able to hear it on a poetry slam, I hope you enjoyed it. Um, man, I'm at loss for words right now. Y'all don't understand. I'm just so happy I made it through the whole slam. Let me give you a my Angelou quote. Why not? There's no agony like bearing a untold story inside of you. Tell them stories, y'all. Tell y'all testimonies. Get it out there. That's what the devil wants you to do. Keep it inside. Don't keep it in. Let it out. Let the world hear your truth. Let them know that you got a voice too. And if my little cracking voice, my little tongue-tied voice can get through, I know yours can. So just be inspired tonight. And I got a word for you. I was going to go into all my sponsors and all that, but it's not even a night for that. I don't feel like that right now, but I will leave you with a word. Whew, look, I'm sleepy, y'all. It's been a long night. It's been a long day. I told y'all I've been in a lot of pain today. It took a lot for me to get here, but I had to get it here before the day was over with. You know, I had to throw my tree. Or a couple of them. I threw a lot of trees today, you guys. And we are ending with Exodus 14 and 14. The Lord will fight for you. You have only be silent. Kind of how I feel today. Like I'm out of energy, y'all. Like I don't have all that. I'm sorry, y'all, if I ain't all energetic, but I can't be today because, man, I've been through a lot today. A lot of emotional, spiritual things, you know. So I'm tired. I feel like I got stretched, like Stretch Armstrong. So, you know, I love y'all. Keep it together. Stay strong. Keep fighting a good fight. And don't you ever forget that you already know what it is. I don't even know what I'm finna say it because you already know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Y'all not new to the story. Y'all not new to the game. You know what time it is. We are all cuties here. Thank you for tuning in to another Thursday Poetry Floetry Slam. I love you. Bye-bye. I'm out.